Hi, this is Louisa at Louisa Harris Pilates. I'm going to just do a short session in relaxation position with you where we mobilise the neck and the spine and just connect to our centre a little bit. So if you do have an over ball or squishy ball or a stretch band and weights and cushions, that would be great. But otherwise we can modify with stuff that you've probably got at home already. So it'll come into relaxation position. So on your side, and then we're going to roll onto your back, keeping the knees bent. So just settling the pelvis in neutral. So hip bones should be level with each other, your belly button and your pubic bone, and the legs and feet parallel. It might be you feel you need to do a few tilts of the pelvis just to help you settle in that neutral position. Let the ribs soften, spine lengthen, and the shoulders widen. You might just have a cushion under your head and just try to keep the neck free, or if you have a squishy overball at home, you might want to use that instead. And again, if you were using the overball, you could just have it under your head, not your neck. So I'll show you with the cushion because that might be what most of you have got access to at home, or perhaps a folded towel. So we're going to try and keep that same distance between your ear and your shoulder or your collarbone, and just try to begin where we found a parallel position with your forehead and your chin. So we're aiming to get that neutral position of the neck. So just breathing comfortably, hands wherever you like, and if you want to keep them there just for that feedback, we're not shifting over to one side, you could do. I'm going to just let the head feel heavy in the ball or the cushion, and I'm going to just get that sense I'm lengthening the neck towards the wall behind me as I draw the chin towards my chest, but without squashing the throat. So you're pivoting right from the tip of the spine, and then you can lengthen back just to that neutral shape with the chin and forehead are parallel again. So once you've got the hang of that, you might want to do that as you exhale and inhale to rock back. They're a tiny but powerful movement for helping to mobilise right at the tip of the spine, where we tend to get really tight and hold a lot of tension. So once you've done a few of those, you could put your hand here just to check you're not squashing the throat if you need to. Again, check we've got that same length, parallel. I'm just going to let the head roll to the side, but let your gaze stay almost like in an arc. So I'm not looking down or up, I'm just sort of tracing an imaginary rainbow as I turn the head to one side, back through to centre, and then over to the other. And you might want to leave it at that with the chin tucks and the neck rolls that we just did, or you come back to the centre and you may prefer to close your eyes and just imagine you're tracing a circle in the air with your nose. So we're just mobilising again right at the tip of the spine where it begins to insert to your skull. And if you're doing those, just do maybe 3 to 5 in one direction and then try to reverse. If it makes you feel dizzy, either close your eyes or slow it down, or just stick with the previous 2. And if that does feel okay, you might want to get a little bit fancier and perhaps imagine that you're tracing a figure 8 rather than just a circle with your nose. But see how it feels. And again, do try and do some starting off in each direction. Okay, and then settle back in the middle, and hopefully that's freed off some of the tension that we can experience around the neck and the shoulders. And then once you've settled down there, we'll just do some shoulder drops and add a spiral. So I'm going to float the arms up in line with the shoulders, arms and palms facing inwards. And let's just inhale, I'm going to reach one arm up, try not to let the shoulder creep up, and then exhale to soften the shoulder to the floor. So the arms are shoulder width, we're going to inhale, reach the other one, and exhale, soften down. So do a few single ones, and then you can do a few with both together, so creating space between the shoulder blades as you reach up, and then melting back down to the floor, keeping the arms long as you release and exhale. So it's inhale up and exhale, release. And then once you've done a few of those, you're going to just make a loose fist and stick your thumb out, so your thumb is facing the wall behind you. Now as you inhale and reach up, you're going to spiral the arms in so the thumbs face each other and you still reach the arms up, and then exhale, you can unravel and release the arms and shoulders down. So we inhale, spiral in and reach, exhale, unravel and release. Let's do maybe just 2 or 3 more in that internal rotation of the shoulders. Lovely. And then once you finish, you can just unravel maybe float the arms down, or if you need to do any circles here with the arms bent,